Hello Taurus, how are you doing? Welcome into your reading for the 17th of October, for that week of the 17th of October. We are looking into your energy this week using all of these tarot cards. We want to see what's going on around you using a Celtic spread. Bonus reading. We are going to have a bonus reading where we are looking at an ancestor, a passed on loved one. We are moving into Samhain in the Northern Hemisphere. I am not in the Northern Hemisphere, but I'm doing it for everybody. And whoever is also in the Southern Hemisphere, the messages are for you as well. And we're going to be looking into a passed on loved one or even an ancestor further back that is going to come in here and give you advice. Next week I will do the same because we are moving closer to the time where the veil is getting the thinnest, so we must honor the people who came before. We're going to be asking them to show us what comes next in your life. Okay, so check in for that. And if you want to catch more of that content, if you don't want to miss that reading, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button over there and hit that notification bell and hit the thumbs up if the reading resonates with you so that I know. Otherwise, let's get into this. This is extremely hot over here. I'm just saying, so I'm going to put it down before I burn. I am calling in your spirit guides right now to come please into the spirit room. I'm also asking them to help me use these herbs to cleanse these cards from the previous readings, and I'm asking them to cleanse the area as well. Thank you, spirit guide. Thank you for coming in. And it's your spirit guides that I'm calling in together with mine. Okay, so let's get started in your reading. We're going to start out using some of this really cute little Sufi cards that I got like randomly in some little backwater shop somewhere. I always look around for these oracle decks or whatever, and I want to see what messages come through for you before we start the main part of the reading. It's usually going to tie in to what's going on in the reading. Okay, so let's see what will come up for you this week. Are we in the 3rd week of October already? Shocking, guys. Okay, that card is sticking out, so is this one and this one. So let's see what will come up for you here. Let's put them over there. Okay, first card out, we had guides, open mind. Okay, I'm very open-minded, I'm just saying. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. The reason why I'm going closer to the lamp is kind of dark. Okay, there's a cycle ending for you. There's a cycle ending for you. It's very straightforward. Something's going to end here and there's going to be a new exciting start for you. So if there's any kind of like boredom happening in your life right now, maybe not for long. Okay, what else is coming up here? Oh, I'm gonna show you the card. Hello, open-minded. I love this deck. It's so pretty. Open-minded. Don't be closed to something new. Union of love. Embrace the beloved within your heart. Oh my gosh, that's love energy here. That's got to do with the heart chakra. The union of love, you may be meeting somebody and it's literally letting you know, let go of the ex, you know what I mean? Let's see what else comes in here. Face your fears, farewell to the fear phantoms. This is my favorite card, fear phantoms. That's what it is. Our fears are phantoms. They are ghosts. They are actually not grounded in anything unless, hey, there's a lion standing in front of you, then there's a fear, okay? But otherwise, most of the time, we worry about things that just do not happen. We worry about all these things that don't come true. You may, and I can see now why they say let go of the old cycle. You may even be afraid of what has happened in your past year. I really do feel like this is connected to love because this love energy has come up here, okay? With regards to this, I feel like you might have been hurt in the past. I mean, if you're alive and you're like 30 or 25 or even younger and you haven't been hurt by love, where have you been living? In a cave off Mozambique? You know what I mean? It's impossible not to get hurt. It is impossible. We go through these things. We have to learn lessons about love, you know, so that when it really comes, the real thing comes, we know what it is. I read somewhere that we have 3 great loves in our life. And the 3rd one is the true one. I don't know if you ever heard that. The first one is the crazy one. That's the puppy love. That's the one where you will die for this person and you need them now. And it's so much drama and you have your heart broken for the first time. Then you go through the second one and that's the hard one. The second one, I think, is the hardest of all. That's the one where you learn the lessons. You are maybe really hurt, you know, you had your heart seriously broken. You thought the first one, the second one comes in and says, I didn't even really love that person, you know what I mean? Then apparently there's a third one. Maybe other people only get to the first or second one, good for them. Apparently there's a third one where that person you meet, that's the one where you understand. I have not met that one yet, you know what I mean? Maybe there is that person, who knows? I saw a Fool card. Wait a minute. I do want to take the Fool card. I see a 5 of Pentacles as well, but because I have a layout that I'm doing, I want to take the Fool card here. That's the one that stuck out to me. So with the Fool card coming in, I do feel like this is in your energy. There is something new coming in for you here. There is a new start. It lines up like totally with this energy. Open-minded. Replace the old cycle with a new and exciting one. I bet you there's a card. I bet you somewhere along the line in this reading, we're going to have a 4 of Pentacles, a 9 of Wands, or a 2 of Swords. Something like that. A card, even 8 of Swords. Something of fear. You know what I mean? Let's have a look and see. There is a new start coming in here. Let me just cut the deck finish for you. There is a new start coming in. I do see the Fool standing, kind of like looking at the past here. I am just saying. So maybe pain from the past, fear about what happened before, worried that you may get hurt again. Let's see what crosses you. The Lovers card. I knew this was a relationship reading. It's about love. It's no doubt about it. And I felt it when I saw the union of love. I was like, this is about love. Spirit guide is literally letting us know, yes, Deborah, it is about love. Okay. There is a person coming in. I think this could be your blockage in life. If you're in this reading, I think you've had problems with regards to finding someone. You've had problems with regards to finding a person who actually loves you genuinely. And you may have had some rocky kind of relationships. So it's what you want at the same time. It's also your biggest problem, you know. So let's get in here and see what the root of all of this is. The World card, of course, is how you want to be. I don't think you've given up on love. Sometimes I know you're afraid of love. I know you're afraid to get hurt, okay? But somewhere in your heart, I feel like you still feel like it can happen. You still have hope that it can come into your world, okay, with the World card. You still feel like you want to be able to reach the goal where you are happy and in love and with a person. So there's an element of you that's still believing in magic and fairies and daydreams, you know, and fantasy and all those kinds of things. There's an innocence still left inside of you. Do you know that? That's what I'm picking up on. I feel with this card, there's like an innocence still left inside of you. I like that. There's an innocence left inside of you. I'm feeling that from you, whoever you are. Makes me feel emotion, you know what I mean? You've been hurt so many times. But there's this part here, like, it's right, it's your heart chakra energy. This part of who you are, it's your soul energy. You still remain pure in here. You haven't let all these things that have happened change you at all. You still got a really good heart. You're the kind of person that who sees like a puppy on the side of the road, you're going to stop a car and run out there and go save the puppy or kitten or whatever. You know, you find somebody's phone, you wait for them to call you. You're not going to be like, I got a phone. No, you're going to wait for them to call you. Pick up somebody's wallet. You know, you've got a really good heart. You pure. Be careful because of that. You may be empathic, honestly, what I'm picking up on here. Because of that, a lot of people take advantage of you. A lot of people have taken advantage of you. Be careful, okay? Not everybody has your best intentions at heart, okay? Let's have a look at the past. The 10 of Cups. You have had happiness in the past year. You have had happiness. That's a good card to come in here. I don't know if this includes another person. There's a possibility you were married and now you are single again, or you may be in a marriage that could have been happy at one time. You may be wanting to leave this and move forward. It is talking about ending cycles. You have got a Fool card here. There is even a possibility that in your life right now, you are actually happy. You may have children and a home that you live in with the children. What could be literally missing is a person, okay? You might even be thinking about a person from the past year. If you are thinking about a person from the past and you're kind of like romanticizing that, I would be careful of that because they are asking you to let go of old cycles, okay? Let me just say, if something in the past did not work out and you're not with this person now, Nothing is by accident. Everything is happening exactly the way it's meant to be. It's for us to get out of our mind and our heart and our soul and let life just unfold without getting involved with it. To sort of go with it, flow with it, you know what I mean? So let's look at the possibilities here. You have a celebration coming in. I'm letting you know, I'm just going to let you, I feel like you're going to meet somebody here. If you're already happy in your life here, this is why it's coming in. This is what you need to know. If you want happiness, you have to be happy now. Or if you're not happy now, you're lonely now, you'll be lonely tomorrow. Your mission is to make sure you're not lonely anymore. Alone. So you have to be alone but not lonely. Do you get what I mean? And that's something that I have mastered in my life. I can be alone. In fact, when I'm alone and my children all go visit family or whatever, I'm just like, oh, so wonderful. You know what I mean? And I'm all quiet in the house. And I'm just, oh yeah, loving the energy so much that I also do miss them. Of course, it's my children. They come back in. And this card means dating. This card means dating. Okay, it means going out. It means having fun. It means meeting people. There's a possibility here that you're about to meet somebody and start dating. Okay, having fun. Okay, let's look at the future here. The Emperor coming in. Holy moly, we got Aries coming in here. I'm going to describe a person because the future, they said it is a person's description. This person could be highly educated. Wow, they're coming in your future here. They could either be highly educated or own a business of some kind or be self-employed. Possibly something like consulting, or they may travel a little bit as well, just to let you know. They may travel for work. I'm picturing something specific. They look, they're quite tall and lean. I just got an image of this person standing in a lift. Like, I'm clairaudient. I'm not really clear, you know, I don't really see the images. But I just got that vision, like somebody standing in a lift wearing like a grey suit or a light blue suit, very nice suit, like no tie though, but this person is very highly educated, quite tall, quite a lean person. Okay, whoa, this person could either own a business, be self-employed, that financially standing, yes, they drive a really nice car. That's what you must know. I feel like they live quite a modern lifestyle. This is not really like they spend a lot of time moving from city to city, so they're not really like a farmer kind of guy, unless that day you meet them, they're in a lift wearing a suit for some reason. Okay, so yeah, this is the kind of vibe I got, but a casual kind of look to them, not like too formal. Very strong person. They're at the top of what they do, so that's what you need to know. They're not trying to get somewhere, they have gotten somewhere, although they do have other goals to reach. Describing a person, wow. Let's see you, what's happening, how do you feel about yourself, how do you feel about this whole situation and love. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, you're good, you're okay. You're looking for stability though. You need stability. The Queen of Pentacles is very much needing to be stable. She needs stability. She needs a long-term relationship. To be honest with you, King and Queen of Pentacles, doesn't matter what gender you are, it's just an energy of what it is. They match really well with the Emperor. And the Emperor actually is looking for something like the Queen of Pentacles, not the Queen of Wands. Sometimes the Emperors of the world make these big mistakes and they go for Queen of Wands. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, okay? And they learn lessons from that. And then eventually they go for people who are as strong as they are, or people who are driven as they are, wanting stability, wanting growth, wanting life. So that's really good. I like the way you look at yourself and what you value, you know. So let's have a look and see here the energy around you. This reading, it's so much fun. I don't know, the Ace of Cups. I'm just saying, I'm telling you, how do you align cards like this to fall in the same space where they're meant to be? There is a person coming in, and it's this Aries, or it can be an Aries, this Emperor. Male or female. Remember, she could be a business owner, she could be a doctor, she could be a lawyer, she could be whatever. You see that she's got control over life and her career and her life in general. There is a cup of love coming in. It's not far. It is happening very soon because it's showing in the energy around you now. Okay, this is coming in very soon. union of love. Let's see what your fears would be and hopes would be here. Well, you want it to happen. I think you're ready. You got a judgment card coming in here. I think you're ready. You're like, I'm afraid that it doesn't happen. I'm afraid that I still stay, you know, the same way it's been maybe over the past 10 years. Maybe for some of you guys, you've been single for 10 years or a lifetime. You know what I mean? And you might even be going, I don't want it to remain like this. My hope is that there is a major change that comes into my world and things move on and I can find this person coming into my life. And my fear is that if the change that happens just ends up the same way it has been. So you do have a judgment card. It does mean an ending and a new beginning. Let's get out here the outcome. It's coming in very quickly. Whoa, you're reading. Oh, wow. This is coming in very, very quickly for you. Very, very quickly. The Eight of Wands talks about speed, but it also talks about your belief. Your beliefs, your belief or your thought or your idea or your intention creates what you want to see. So in other words, your intention is not something that you intentionally sometimes do. Sometimes we can say, I'm sure I'll just be single forever. That's an intention. Whatever you speak, whatever comes out of your mouth is an intention. So the moment you say, my intention is that I'm going to be in an amazing relationship. I know that's going to happen. That's the intention. When you believe it, you will then succeed at it. This is coming very quickly. This Ace of Cups here, this person that's coming in here, it's coming in very fast into your life. So there we go. That is a beautiful reading. I'm just saying, Taurus, wow. Let's get into this. Let's go in here and have a look and see your ancestor. Your passed on loved one. That is what an ancestor is. Sometimes we say passed on loved one. Ancestor can be somebody a little bit further back in your family. You may even not know them. That is actually around you, supporting you in some kind of way. We are moving into that Halloween, that Samhain energy on the 31st of October. In the Northern Hemisphere, not in the Southern Hemisphere. In the Southern Hemisphere, it will be around about April. I must just check my dates. It's not the same time. Remember, in the Southern Hemisphere, we're in summer. This is the energy of winter. Winter's energy. Okay. So let's get in here and get this advice for you. Next week, I'm also going to do another message from your past on loved one. I may even be able to describe who this person is to you. It's going to be them showing what they see coming in for you. Okay. You want to honor them at this time. All right. You want to honor their energy. So let's see what card comes up here. I'm so curious. High Priestess. Wow. This is a person that is very spiritual. Let me show you. This person is it is a female energy. I asked them to show the gender on the card as the gender that is coming in. This is a woman. She may have liked cats a lot, because I asked them in this reading literally to describe the person by the card that I'm looking at and at what I'm seeing. So this person in some kind of way was very spiritual. They could have been in some kind of religion, maybe even Christian or Islamic or whatever, Judaism, whatever it is, but they were really dedicated to what it is. They may have even been somebody like me that's a bit out of the box, you know what I mean? They may have been somebody who works differently with things, or is a very spiritual person in general. They may have loved animals in some kind of way, with that cat being there, or even had a cat like this. This can be any female member to you of the family. And they literally coming in here talking about what I was just saying, your intention. Isn't that just weird? Harness mystical power. Because harnessing mystical power talks about what we do not see. It talks about the power of who we are. The mystical power that we all need to be harnessing. Okay, and I've been on a long journey in spirituality. I've learned so many different things from so many different cultures and ways of being. And I've done so many things. There were times I've got a lot of herbs. I burn herbs to cleanse the area. I used to burn herbs for abundance. I used to burn herbs for anything that I wanted, you know, something to happen. And I still do these things sometimes, but I've learned the mystical energy is inside of me. I don't really need something else outside of me unless I want it to help and enhance something that I want to be doing. Now, with regards to this, you have a very strong energy. They're even telling you to look to spiritual ways of doing things. Okay, They believe that you can actually create this in your life. You can create some kind of change in your world here. So they are believing like, yes, we can create change in this world. We can actually get to a place where we are the creators and not just the reactors to the world around us. We shouldn't just be reacting to things that are happening. We should be making active choices and active movements to create the world around us. So let's get in and have a look over here. What comes in? The Devil card, Woe, and the Moon card. Go to spirituality without a doubt. The Moon card is Pisces, the Devil card Capricorn. This has got to do, also could have to do with abundance in your life here, or even a relationship, because the Devil card does have two people in the card. Your past on loved one is just really letting you know that with regards to whatever it is you're trying to create in, you got to you got to trust, you got to go to a spiritual place, you got to learn the spiritual things of life. With regards to me, sometimes my channel is Hate with Tarot. I'm busy with business stuff at the moment. So right now, I had to put it back to Energy of Everything because I'm busy with some paperwork and things. But Energy of Everything was the original, it's the name of my business, because we see energy. We see energy, and everything is energy. So you got to go to a place of High Priestess. You got to go to a place of the Moon, seeing more than what there is. And if you want whatever is in this card is sometimes known, for me, I call it, I got my own little words and things from my cards, you know what I mean? I call it the card of the millionaire or multi-millionaire. What's a millionaire now? You know, the multi-millionaire. And if you're looking for money in your life, you're looking for stability in your life, you're looking to create a business, you want to have material success, they're saying to you, look to spiritual ways of doing things to get that right. For me, I would say, if there's one book I'd say, or one person I'd say, go look into what he has to say, it would be Neville Goddard. Go find Neville Goddard information. That man is a genius. Okay, go to things like that. We are all energy. And you got to look to spirituality. If you want love, you have to find out how to change your energy to get your energy to a place of love, so that love can come in. If you want money, money is energy as well. That piece of paper is energy. The cards that we use are energy. You are energy. You have to align with the energy of what love is, so that love can come in. And love has to be inside of you already, so that you can attract it in. You understand? It can't be something that you're looking for. That means you don't have it. You see, you have to feel abundant already to receive abundance. That's why people do gratitude journals. Okay, so they really asking you to look at where you can look at what you can do in your life with regards to changing your energy. In my life, I love stuff like Feng Shui, and that's why I burn herbs as well. That's why spiritual people, sometimes pagan people as well, or witches, they will put crystals around them. We're not doing it because we just like fancy stones. We're doing it because we want to change the energy that we are moving through, because the things that surround you will also be pulled through you. We're even affecting each other. So be very careful as well of the people that you surround yourself with. But otherwise, there we go. Thank you so much. If it does resonate, thumbs up, subscribe, notification bell, so you know when my videos come out. And I will see you guys in my next week reading. Remember, bonus, they're going to show us something with regards to like what is coming in next for you. Otherwise, there we go. Thank you so much. I'm sending my love to you.